Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I will be transforming this oversized t-shirt into a beach Terno type. So this is what it will look like at the end. So it's really easy guys. I hope you watch this video until the end. It's very simple, very easy. You can also do this by hand, I think, if you really want to do it. Just keep watching guys. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the sleeves. So both the sleeves guys. So this is what it will look like. So for now, I'm gonna cut the upper part. So I'm gonna measure it until the neckline, I think. So this is 5 inches. So I'm just gonna mark it there. And I will draw a line. So this will be my guide when cutting it later. Now it's time to cut. So since my blouse has its pocket on the front side, so I'm just gonna take it off. If yours doesn't have any, so you can just skip this part. Next now we're gonna do is the skirt. So in this, I'm measuring 13 inches from the bottom. You can't really see the whole t-shirt on this because I only have a small workplace. And now I'm gonna draw a line. And now we're gonna have to cut it. So this is the skirt, so we're gonna have to flip it inside out. And now we're gonna hem the top. Because we're gonna be putting a garter, so you're gonna have to put a space in the middle and also an opening. So don't forget the space and the opening guys, because those two are very important. So this is what it will look like. So that's big enough for our garter and also the opening guys. So measure your waistline. Mine is like 23 to 24, something like that. And now this is the garter, so I use a bigger one. And now I'm gonna put a safety pin. And now I'm gonna pin the other end on the fabric, just to make sure it won't go inside. And now the other end, you're gonna have to put the safety pin heads first, and then you're gonna have to push it until it reaches the other side. So once that is out, you're gonna have to even all the ruffles. And now you're gonna have to stitch the garter together. So I use a machine on this. You can also do this by hand lang. So this is what it will look like. And now you're gonna have to close that opening. So this is now our skirt. So it's all done. And now put this aside, because next is we're gonna do the top, or more like maybe a bralette, something like that. So this is the extra fabric, the top part. And I'm just gonna measure 8.5. This will be my guide, this side. So I'm measuring 8.5 on this. Then the middle, so you're gonna have to mark it there. And now the side, so that's 8.5. And now I'm gonna draw a line, as always. And then after that, you're gonna have to cut it. So this is the top, so you're gonna have to flip it inside out again, and just like what we did on the skirt, we're gonna have to hem the top, but make sure to leave a space in the middle. So this is the opening. So this is what the garter will look like. It's a little bit smaller than what we had on the skirt. And now you have to put a safety pin on both ends. So on this, the longer garter is the upper part of the top, or the bralette, and the smaller one is on like the lower part. So you have to push it. And now you're gonna have to hand stitch this, guys, because you can't really stitch this on the machine because the garter is small. Now we're gonna do next the upper part. So like what we did on the lower part, put safety pins on each end. And after that, you're gonna have to stitch them together. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna close the opening. So this is what it will look like. Now get the extra fabric, and now we're gonna do the straps. So I'm just gonna cut this part to make a rectangle. Because we're gonna be needing 4 straps. So cut that into 2 and the other one also 2. So now we have 4. So next is we're gonna fold this, so just like that, and now we're gonna stitch it, so you can use a straight line. So this is what it will look like. So I'm just gonna cut off the excess fabric. So get a safety pin, put it in the end. Now put the head of the safety pin first on the inside. And now you're gonna have to pull the fabric and push the safety pin until it reaches the other end. So do 4 of them. So this is what it will look like. And now we're gonna attach the 4 straps into our top or our bralette. So make sure that the side stitch is on the side. So try it on the bralette and make a mark on where you're gonna put the straps. So in here, I mark it there. And now I'm gonna pin 1 strap I use a pin. And also on the other side, I mark it. So I'm just gonna align the back strap on the front. So when stitching this, guys, you can have to pull the garter. So make sure to pull the garter before stitching. So like this, pull the garter and then stitch. So you can use a straight line. So don't forget to pull the garter, guys, and then you're gonna have to stitch. So this is what it will look like. And so I'm gonna cut the excess. So if yours doesn't have any, you can just keep this. And also this is actually the last part, so yeah. And there you have it, guys. You now have your beach terno. It also had a slit on the side, so it's kinda looks sexy. So I hope you enjoy watching this video, guys, and I hope you learned something from it on how to make a beach terno. So it's super cute and it's super easy, I promise you this. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and you can ring that bell if you want to be updated on my upcoming DIY videos. Bye, guys!